Yeah, good morning, guys. This is Easy Earning FX, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Activate the notification bell so that when I drop a new video, most especially on this custom indicator, you get the notification and watch the video to see that we are together to make money in this coming year 2023, starting from January 1. Starting from January 1, there's no need to waste time. So I dropped a video yesterday on the indicator showing my secret zone, and I said that it works exactly on all the time frames and all the assets. So I'm going to show you one by one on all the assets how this custom indicator works, so that you need to get it, so you reduce your stress of analyzing trade. So when you see that the confirmations match and are complete, the three I'm going to show you, then you need to take your entry. So you don't need to be sweating again to take entries and to take exits. So I'm here on V75. So to avoid the video too long, I'm going to briefly show you on M5 5 minutes time frame and M1 1 minute time frame. So this is M5 now. M5 5 minutes time frame. 5 minutes time frame. So what are we going to do in this video? What are we going to do in this video? We are going to back test to what? To on the 20. We want to pick my secret zones from today present time 30th December 2:40. Also the time is around after 4 now, but let's get down to back test down to on the 20th. This is 5 minutes time frame. So let's see how many times we're going to pick the secret zones and how many trades we're going to win. So don't forget the general knowledge on the indicator. I've done a video on that. I'm going to attach the link to this particular video under the description so that you can check it out as well. So when do we trade using this indicator generally? You can see that this is my secret zone that is even on the screen presently. The buy signal pump out, this changes immediately, and this as well changes immediately. 3 confirmations at the same time. This is what I showed you on step index 1 minute time frame yesterday. So when I'm going to do step index 5 minutes time frame, I'm going to repeat that and join with the 1 minute time frame to serve as a what? Previous knowledge match in the present current video. So let's go together. We have 3 confirmations at the same time here. 1, 2. This particular indicator as well changes immediately, and this change immediately. You see this particular trade, you can never lose it, because you're going to ride that trade for 20 minutes to 1 hour at least. Minimum of 20 minutes to 1 hour you're going to be in that particular trade on 5 minutes time frame. And this is an example. Look at it, it changes immediately. Don't forget I said my secret zones. And what are these secret zones? The 3 indicators will change at the same time. They will change at the same time. Look at it, 1, 2, 3, and what happened? The market boom. Then we have another year. I think this is not really at the same time. You see, not really at the same time. So the general value for this particular indicator is that when this pump out for a sell, this will change, and we join the trade until this changes to red. You get it now. That is the general knowledge about this particular trade. But look at this current trade on V75. On V75, you see that they all pump out at the same time. This particular trade, you can never lose it, because that market is going to travel for 20 to 1 hour, for 20 to 1 hour, for 20 to 1 hour. So let's go ahead, let's go ahead, let's go ahead. And if you look at the current market, you see that the market is already what? It's already going up. The market is already going up, and it is still going to go for the next 15-20 minutes. So that is how it works. So let us continue with the secret zones 1, 2, 3. So what are we going to do next? Well, I told you we are backtesting down to the on 20th. This is 5 minutes time frame. You can see that the market came down here with the indicator. You see that, you see that. So we are checking for the same 3 confirmations. Look at a sell signal here. Look at it here. We have a sell signal that pump out here, isn't it? But this hasn't changed. It's yet to confirm. And you see that when it hasn't confirmed, the market was what? It was ranging here. That's why this one is out yet. We are going to wait for this to confirm the third entry. And by the time this one is going to confirm the third entry, what happened here? It has already pulled back a bit, and they changed at the same time. What happened? The market came down. How many hours? Almost 1.5 hours or 2 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 hours plus. You see that? That is what I'm trying to show you now. And this is yesterday, 8:40 p.m. For that yesterday, we're going to see more than 2. So let us go together. And don't forget, this is only on V75. Only on V75. So let us go together. What I'm trying, I call it secret zones. My custom indicator secret zones. So I don't need to hide this forever. I show you, then you come for the indicator. So I'm very much approachable. We can always talk. Do you get it now? Let's make this money together. You see, there was a break after when this was on what? On buy trend. We have a break here, this brief pullback. But because this is on still on red, what happened to this market? It flipped back up. Can you see that? For more than 1 hour. So you don't need to be disturbing yourself on how to analyze the market. Look at it. It came out here. It came out here. Do you get it now? Are we going to take this trade? No, until it changes to green. So let us go. I think these changes at the same time. You see that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 on the 28th of December. Do you see that now? They change at the same time. And what happened to this market? So what you are after is to pick one of these on V75, pick one of these on a step index, pick one on other 2 assets for that day. And even with just one of these, you are done with 10% of your equity for that particular day. You know, being in a trade with the second or third to the lowest lot size on the particular asset, and you ride for almost 1 hour, you know what it means. You know what it means. So what are we trading for? My secret zones. 3 confirmations. They all change at the same time. What are you going to do to that particular trade? You don't need to start thinking that are you going to win this. You see now, this pump out here, but it's not my secret zones. Why this is on red? And when it pump out and confirm that I want to go up here, what happened to this particular trade? It went up. Very simple to use. I think we have another confirmation here on the 27th. Look at it. The same time, my secret zones. So we still have 5 more days to go. Early you won't see this every day. Do you get it now? They pump out at the same time. What will happen to this trade? You enter. Can you see it? This is V75, don't forget. And I said this motherfucker work like that on all the assets. Can you see this as well? They pump out at the same time. These 2 indicators at the same time, and when this pump out and join them, what happened? It flip up on 6 p.m. on the 27th, and immediately we have these 2. Can you see that now? 2 on V75 for that particular day. This doesn't really align, but when this pump out and confirm this, what happened to this particular market? It came down for almost 30 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you see that now? This is now my secret zones. There is a slight push before it changes to green. And what happened? It flip up. That is not our major concern now. This almost changed at the same time, but still not my, okay, I think we have this here, but still a bit, there's a push. There's still a push here, not really in tandem. Do you get it? Now don't worry, we're going to see it. Look at it. They will change at the same time. At the same time, look at it on the 26th. Don't forget, almost every day we're going to see it. You see? So, and you can check for my result in the previous videos that I've dropped, like 5 videos. I dropped it. Look at it. My secret zones on 5 minutes time frame. That is, if you want to stay on 5 minutes time frame, you will as well see it like this on 1 minute time frame. I'm going to show you. Maybe we just do like 3 days on that. You see, it changes to green here. It changes, but this is still strong. It has not confirmed. And when this confirmed, what happened to this market? Like 30 minutes entry. Do you get it now? And list. So look at it. 1, 2, same time. Why this is out? Can you see that? What happened to this market? Pin up. And why it's confirmed that 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes? You know, I said it before. We now have the market flip for the rest of time. This is on the 25. This doesn't really catch that. You see, there's a slight push before these two align. And even when these two align like this and they confirm each other like this, and you see it like that, you fire immediately. You don't need to be thinking that will it move or will it not move. Don't forget my secret zones using this particular custom indicator. There's a push, even the general something for this indicator 1, 2, and when this confirm the entry, what happened? And when this is going to confirm that entry, you will definitely going to see a pullback. Then the market will not move in that particular direction. It will now move. Look at what I'm saying. It's pump out here, it's pump out, and when it is going to happen, there's definitely going to be a pullback that will push that particular trade, which is in tandem with my previous knowledge exactly I'm teaching on parabolic side. Do you get it now? Look at it here. Out, out. But there's a slight push, not my secret already. Do you get it now? But when it is going to happen here, there's definitely going to be a pullback that will serve as a continuation. And you won't be in that trade on less than 20 minutes. You see that? It happened here, not my secret zones. You're definitely going to see that pullback that will push. That is going to push. I think we should see my secret zones now. Yes. On the 24th, you see that 1, 2, 3. I think we didn't see on the 25th, but you're going to see your time period. You will see your V100. You will see your V10. Do you get it? Look at it. When it happened, how many minutes? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 1 hour, 10 minutes. You know the meaning of that on V75. And why the market is still in green? It's still in green. What happened? This thing pump out here again. You see that? So you will hardly go wrong. Do you get it now? I think there is a slight push here. It doesn't really align. You know, you see that? They've pumped out together here. So this was here. Do you get it now? But yes, I have it here again. The same time. You see fucking that? The same time. So that when you even enter, you can set your stop loss below the breaking lines, which is our exit. Then and looking at the chart, okay, this thing will travel for an hour or 20 minutes. When you enter, look at the trade, picking the previous higher high, set your first stop loss, then look again and pick your what? Your second take profit rather. First take profit, second take profit with your 2, 3 entries. One for the take profit one and the other two, let it try to take profit too. Do you get it now? My secret zones, we've picked like 5. How many they do win on this on the 5? We want them all the trade. Do you get it now? Have we looked at the one that I picked on that secret zones? Look at it here again. The same time, this thing is going to travel. The same time. Even look at what happened beside it here. They happened at the same time, but there was a consolidation ranging market here. But did this thing closes outside this place? No, it didn't close. It didn't close. Do you get it now? It didn't close outside, so we still have to ride this market, and we are in profit. They will happen at the same time. The three confirmations, I think we should have it here. This is still in red when this happened. Look at that particular trade, but don't let, that is not our focus here. Our focus is on the secret zone. Look at it. They will happen at the same time, at the fucking same time. And before the push, it will first of all ride for like 20 minutes before the push. And this on the 22nd. Do you get that now? Look at it here again, but not really long, but at least 20 minutes, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. So this is how I trade every day. Look at it. Another confirmation. The same 22, 23, very close. Look at them. Look at them. And how many hours is this? Almost 1 hour. So this is how it works. This is how it works. They will happen at the same time. There's a slight push here, so it doesn't really align, but we have it here on the 21. So this is what I'm telling you. So you come for the indicator. I call it my secret zone or my custom indicator, and I'm showing you now. And I'm going to show you on almost all the assets that this thing works like that on all the assets. And this is V75 alone, like this. Do you look at it here? They will happen at the same time. So you rarely lose a trade in a day. Those of you that love to ride trade, look at it. It will happen at the same time. At the same time. We've picked almost now. Have we lose any one of them? No. They will happen at the same time. At the same time. I called it my secret zones. Look at it here again. It's even frequent here on the 28th. We've gone to the 28th. And we pick almost like 10 trade. I think there is a slight push here, but deep green. But when it changes, it changes to what? To the light green immediately with this. So we ride this trade. So this is how it works. I called it my secret zones. So you reach me via the Telegram link. You will see it at the description section. You see it there. You see it under the section. You click, then you chat me via that means. So let me stop on the 28th, but let us check 1 minute time frame. Is it like that on one? It's like that on all the time frames, but let us see when it happened on 1 minute time frame. Let's see what will happened. There's a slight push here. There's a slight push. There's a slight push. So let's go together. It happened at the same time almost. There's a pullback here. So this is not it. Okay, we have it here. You see that? One, you will hardly going to lose that trade. You see that? Sell at the same time. At the same time. It will happen at the same time. There's a slight push here. There's a slight push. It will happen like that. You see, the general something, it happened here, it happened there, but when it changes, what happened to this particular, you see the same thing on the all the time frame. There's definitely going to be a pullback that this one is going to confirm with when it happened. So you are hardly going to lose a trade. You don't need to treat yourself or start sweating. Look at it. It happened at the same time. At the same time. Look at it at the same time. You were hardly going to lose the trade at the same time. This takes a number of days to study and to bring this together. Do you get it now? So we can always talk, and you have the indicator. Then you start trading. Once you fund, look at it. They will happen at the same time. There's a slight push here. A slight push. It is like that on all the time frames. Look at it. We have the sell there, the sell here, but a bit range. But when this join, there's definitely going to be a pullback on that particular zone. You see, there's going to be a pullback when this crosses over that you're going to join. But don't forget, we're talking about my secret zones. Look at it. They happened at the same time, and you pick it. This is still on 29. Don't forget, we've seen more than 3. We've seen more than 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You see that? On V75, we see more than 3. They happened at the same time. You see fucking that? So if you are trading on even on $400 with this particular trade, I know you can be picking like $30 to $40 on V75 using like a 0.05 lot size. You're doing 3 positions with this particular secret zones entrance, and all you need is just a continuous 3-4 minute bar, and you're out of that trade with $20 to $40. Do you get it now? And you are done. And those of you trading more than that, you can increase that, since we know that this trade will definitely go in that direction. Do you get it now? And there's another thing that I do once this is out and these two changes at the same time. It's just the same thing. Look at it. We are still on the 29th. The same time. The same time. That is what you look out for every day. So why don't you just come over, get this indicator, instead of what? Blowing your account every day. Instead of blowing your account every day. Do you see that now? We are still on the 29th. We are still on the 29th. This doesn't really align. But when this changes, you join that fucking trade. But while stressing yourself, just wait for these confirmations. 3 of them will happen at the same time. Not everyone show you this. They just sit down and they do this themselves. Do you get it now? They will happen at the same time, and you shoot 1 minute time frame, 3 you ride for some minutes and you have, look at it, you ride for some minutes, and the exit zone, it is what? It is non-repaint. Once you enter, we enter a buy. If the market will not go in our direction, once it closes outside the third breaking lines below, it will definitely going to pump out for that particular direction. The same thing is applicable for the buy. If you enter this trade here and it is going to reverse, if it did not close outside these breaking lines here, it will not pump out for that particular direction, which means you are still in that particular trade. You don't exit. So when you are setting your stop loss, you set your stop loss below the line. Do you get it now? Very easy to use. You don't need to disturb yourself. And if you come for the indicator, then you say I'm going to do like 20-25 minutes we do together. Can you see it? The same direction, the same time, the same direction, the same time. There was a break here and they change at the same time. I think we've picked how many trades, how many have we lost. Don't forget we are still on the what? 28. We just picked 28 day. You see, they will change at the same time. At the same time. So let me stop here. So next video you wait for what? Step index. It is like that. So you don't need to wait till I do for all the assets. It is like that on all the assets, the same rules guiding all of them. So thank you for watching.